What's up, guys? Winners Rhymes here, and today I got another video for you guys. It's an update video because apparently there's another update coming off for Outlaws, and there's a lot to cover. But before we get started, I just want to give a big shout out to Avery, who's here with me. He's going to be helping me with this video. He's usually the person that's always in the videos. His name's, you guys might know him as Cats and Cars Gaming. But yeah, today we're just going to be going over the update and kind of what we think about it. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so to get into it, first off, here we have the logging. That's right, they're adding logging into Off-Road Outlaws. I really don't know how I feel about this. How do you feel about it?
Wait,
cool.
1 sec. Okay, first of all, I'm sorry that I sound like today, but I woke up and my throat's kind of sore. So, anyways, logging, I kind of feel it might be a little
Bit of a reach.
It's like copying.
It's kind of like farming sim. Yeah, Mud Runner.
Farming simulator. Because I don't know.
I don't feel like it's. I think it's a bit of a reach, but it makes me wonder where this game's going with the logging. Like, you bring in, like, there's other vehicles that they're bringing in that have, no correspondence to a logging vehicle, like sports cars. Like, I just don't know where they're trying to bring this game. You have buses, you have Mustangs. Like, it's a good game. It's a good mobile game. Like, it almost makes me wonder if, there's gonna be a PC Switch coming soon with stuff like, logging coming out. And this is the only picture of the machinery that they have for the logging is right here. Look, I'd assume there's probably a system where you cut down the trees, and this right here is what you load them onto with. And then once, just kind of simple.
Yeah. Because we have kind of lower end phones, so
yeah.
If this is
We're
like
gamers.
a really huge update, then it might not run well. So.
Well, I do first off want to thank the Off-Road Outlaws. They've been doing a great job with these updates, and one of their devs got sick. They also said that, so hope he gets better soon. But just the modeling that I can imagine it took to how frustrating it would have been to create this type of model for this vehicle and add the what goes into it, like the add where your trees now can be logged. Like, are these logs gonna be going to a sawmill? Are these? How much cash are you gonna get for it? Is it gonna be gold? Is it gonna be cash? Can you turn this thing into an absolute muddy monster truck? I think that'd be pretty cool, although out of character for this vehicle. I think it's cool, and I think it's a great feature to add in, but I don't know. We'll see. Like, it's hard to say. Right now, it feels like kind of a bit of a reach, but at the same time, I feel like it could be a game, kind of. I don't know. I feel like it'd be good.
Another thing is, I want to take a long reach and guess that it kind of uses some of the mechanics from the tow truck. Just because the tow truck could load stuff on the trailer and stuff.
Yeah, there you go.
So they're kind of like, if they did that, that's pretty cool because they're reusing some mechanics in the game.
Yeah, so there's our approval. Yes to the logger. Moving on now.
Alright guys, so the next one is personally my fit. Because C10 is like my favorite Chevy truck, and that's like my only, like my Bel Air and the C10 is like my only like good Chevys. So personally, I really like this one, and because it's like a really clean, and it's not like and it's not overdone.
Tires.
It's nice and simple.
It's a C10. We already have a C10.
Yeah, but that's
I feel like it's good.
Old
It adds more depth to the game. It's I think a 1970s. I don't know.
Like that.
It's just another car, another truck in the game. Can't complain. Cannot complain. That's for sure. You could go out and say, they could have picked a better truck. But what better trucks than a C10 can you really put in the game at this point? They have. Other than a Ford Ranger, I think they could put
an
a Ranger
older, like a
Sport, an old
90s
Ford
Ford
Ranger.
Ranger.
I know they have the F-150. I also think a square body Ford would be cool, like a 79.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be cool. But for sure, I mean, you got the C10, a good C10. I mean, it's got the street tires on it. I think I can see this being just a nice, clean build. That realistic truck, like the realistic people that play Off-Road Outlaws that like to keep their stuff clean and simple, are really gonna love this one. Off-Road Outlaws is really throwing them a bone with this. So I mean, all in all, it's great. It's another truck. The Off-Road Outlaws team did a good job. The truck looks clean. That's all I really gotta say about it. So next, we're moving on to the Ford Raptor. So this is the upgraded Ford Raptor actually. And one thing I want to point out is, what does it say on the front? Can you see what it says on the very front of the Ford Raptor?
It says Ford.
It looks like it says Lord, because I mean Ford would be trademarked, right?
You're right.
Legally, can they put Ford? I mean, I think it says Lord. I think they could have put across there. I mean, because it's a Ford Raptor. That way, I don't think there'd be any, like, I don't know, like trademark issues there. I think it says Lord. I think that's an L. I think it says Lord on the front. Nonetheless, I mean, it's got the clean Raptor look. This is going to be a fun one to put with Bajas. You know, it'd be a fun one to compare up against the Toyota. What is it, Toyota that they got in the game?
No,
I mean, it kind of resembles
is
it.
like a Toyota.
It's a Tundra they got.
Yeah.
That kind of resembles the Raptor. I mean, fun Baja rig. It's going to be a good Baja rig. I mean, other than that, I mean, it's a Raptor.
I think they could have did something else though, like because they already have a Raptor, and this kind of looks.
Well, this is the same.
Similar.
So, from what I'm getting here is this is the same Raptor, except they remodeled the old Raptor. So this isn't a new truck. I think they're just remodeling the old Raptor. That's what I got from the.
Oh, that's pretty cool. But if they're
they just remodeled it.
Then I don't care.
No, I mean it's a model. It looks great. I mean, not much to say other than they're remodeling this. I think we're gonna move on. I mean, it's just a remodel for Raptor to the one I'm most excited for, to be honest. Like, even more than the logging is the Dodge Challenger, the Hellcat. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of excited for this thing. And don't get me wrong, I'm more of a classic car guy. But I think it's great that they're adding new sports cars in Off-Road Outlaws, like the Dodge Challenger. Like, it's just adding more depth in the game. What do you think
wouldn't
about
really
it?
call it a sports car though. Like a soccer mom mixed with a Hellcat.
Okay, your dad's a cop, right? You know cops use this car.
I know.
So,
but my dad uses a Ford Interceptor.
So, I mean, I think this is a great car. I think it's gonna be fun. A lot of police cars are gonna be made out of this. I'm calling out. I mean, I can see people having police cars made out of it, and I can see a lot of drag races being raced with this car right here. Other than that, I can see the occasional, like the occasional just pure muscle, like just keeping it stock looking. And then I can see the occasional monster. I don't even know what you call it, a monster truck, a monster car. I mean, yeah, I'm excited for it. I mean, what I know is how much more horsepower is it gonna make than like let's say the Mustang Boss that's in game right now. That's what's gonna be interesting to me. Are they gonna use the same physics? Or are they gonna add like more horsepower? Is it gonna be different, or is it gonna be the same old?
I just don't really like the Ford or the Dodge Challenger in general.
No, yeah, I don't like it in general. I mean, I'm not a big on Dodge. I think it would have been cool.
I really like Mustang. Dodge, but I just don't really like this because it's like they tried to make one of their smaller boats, and they tried to fit that engine into a really big boat, and then everybody thinks it's like really fast. It's not. It weighs like freaking, I don't know, don't fact check me, like freaking 3 tons or something crap. I just don't really like it because it's like a wannabe drag car almost.
I don't know. I think it's cool that they're adding new sports cars. I love to see, a lot of new cars. One car that I'm going way out on a limb here. I mean, stick sticking with the new sports cars, I think it'd be cool to see a new Mustang. I'm all for a new Mustang in the game, because I'd love to put those aggressive exhaust tips on it, and they need new soundtracks. I mean, I'm kind of getting old, sick and tired of the old soundtracks.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
It'd be nice. We'll see. I mean, I'm excited for it. I can see a lot of police cars being made out of it, but moving on now to the Oldsmobile. I think this is an Oldsmobile. An Oldsmobile.
It's old. Either that or the Pontiac.
I mean, it's an Oldsmobile. It's not. It's cool. It's a cool muscle car. I mean, I can see a lot of drag cars being made out of this. I think this will be fun to play. It's got a really cool, interesting front end on it. It's got the supercharger sticking out of the hood there. I mean, I don't think they did the greatest job with their model. Not model, but with this rig in general that they made here. I don't think the green and the Baja lights and the supercharger.
Yeah, that doesn't. They should have just made
and the squad on it. They should have just gave it a nice clean muscle, like a black on black rims, some all-terrain top even, or some streets, tinted windshield. I think that would have been a lot better than what they went with here. I mean, it's an Oldsmobile. I mean, it's another car. And what I think is going to be interesting is this going to be a barn find. They did take it in the desert. I mean, the next barn find would be in the desert. So maybe this is a barn find. Some of you guys might have a barn find video coming out soon.
I hope it's not. I kind of like this car. And I
like it. Is the Oldsmobile a Ford?
No.
Or am I tripping? No, it's just an Oldsmobile.
No, Oldsmobile is GM.
GM, alright. We're gonna get all the muscle car fanboys in the comments. I mean, the Pontiac, like the 90s, 80s Pontiacs with those type of headlights.
No, this looks like a 70s Pontiac. It kind of looks like freaking Firebird headlights.
It's an Oldsmobile. That's all I gotta say. It's not bad. I don't like what they did with it in this picture here. But it's an Oldsmobile. It's another car. I kind of hope for another barn find, because I want to make a barn find video, because those apparently do really well. But yeah, that's all we got for you guys. Between logging to a Hellcat, I mean, what are you most excited for?
Honestly, I'm kind of a truck boy, so I'm really excited for the C10.
Yeah, I'm most excited for the logging, and I feel like I'm not necessarily the Hellcat itself, but the idea of adding new cars in the game. I mean, they could add more than this. They might even take a model or two out. But this update should be coming out within the next few days. It was supposed to come out Christmas, but like I said, one of the devs got sick. So shout out to those guys. Trying to get a job with these updates. So
yeah, they all look sick. I like them all.
Oh yeah. So the only thing that I could say could be better about this game is maybe we stop worrying about so much about how many vehicles are in game, and start giving a little bit more customizations, new sounds, new light bars. I mean not really new tires, but just new customizations. Like right now you have the same 4-old bumpers, the same 4-old light bars, the same old. It's kind of starting to get old, but I think that stuff like logging is gonna really help the game out. And like the new cars, like the Hellcat. So that's all we got for you guys.
Add a whole new level of it. I think it's gonna be a lot more stuff to play around with now, so that's good.
There will be definitely a video coming out on update day. Hopefully a live stream if my Wi-Fi can handle that. Probably can't, but we'll see.
No.
It won't, but we'll try. We tried it before again, dang it. Alright, that's all we got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Motors Anonymous, peace out.
Peace.